Kyle Busch has won here at the Talladega Super Speedway.
Kyle Busch is your winner. How about it?
You know, pretty excited, obviously, to be able to score a win. I think anytime you're able to win a super speedway race, you might as well go play the lottery.
I think we got a little bit lucky there. Better to be lucky than good sometimes, I guess.
Green flag. The Geico 500's underway.
So when the green flag dropped, we were on that bottom line, and it just kind of kept getting shuffled backwards, and I was like, I got to get the hell out of here, you know. I felt like the outside lane was moving forward, and it would go forward, and then those guys would tuck down, so it just kept cycling that inside lane backwards. So I had to get to the outside and try to get some ground going.
Top clear there if you do want it.
It was kind of a weird race. Everybody kind of just got 2 by 2, and you really didn't know what you had.
This day and age with these cars at the Talladega, Daytona, you know, you ride too wide. It's almost like a formation lap, parade lap, you know, at 200 miles an hour. So it gets a bit frustrating because you can't make moves the way we used to be able to make moves. And so we really didn't have a whole lot of success through the first 2 stages of where we were running. It is a lot of a patience game.
Jack is 2 by 2, no third row.
For the final stage of the race, everybody was holding formation really tight. So your only opportunity of leapfrog was the fuel mileage game.
Everybody started running harder, and then the fuel mileage started getting worse and worse. There's a lot of chatter on top of the box. If the caution were to come out right now, what's our game plan? You can never predict when the next thing's going to happen.
Oh, he's turned. He is turned. Logano in the wall.
I knew going into that green-white checkered, not only am I tight on fuel, but everybody up front was going to be tighter on fuel.
We burned a lot of fuel right there. You got saving everything you can.
Overtime, green, white, checkered flag. Here we go.
Push comes to shove, and Gregson's in the wall.
Yellow's out, yellow's out. Max saving here.
Now we're like, oh no, what are we going to do now?
Those Fords, they're staying out, and they ran the whole run up front. How the hell would they be better than us? They were backing up the whole damn line. Save it.
We were talking about it all the way up until pit road opened, and I told them to pit, and it was too late.
Pit if you can. Too late.
And I was like, no way, I'm already past the entry. There was no way I was going to make it. But also earlier in that lap under yellow, I had kind of thought, I'm like, if he thinks he wants me to pit, I ain't pitting, because we already won a race this year. So we might as well roll the dice and gamble. And if those guys think they can make it, then surely we can make it.
Green, white, checker. Here we go. Gibbs out of gas. As soon as he got to the fuel, who else is going to run out?
I knew that if we didn't get to the white flag, that I didn't think we were going to make it. I was like, this is our last opportunity. I kind of thought that.
White flag, next flag ends the race.
Bubba got turned sideways, and I seen it happen, and I'm like, get the heck out of the way.
Around goes Bubba.
And I turned to the bottom, and fortunately was able to make it through there. And then the caution came out. I was like, okay, thank God. Were we the leader?
Yellow's out, baby. We're going to get it.
I shut the car off, and I coasted around as much as I could coast around in order to make it back.
If we'd had to run all the way back to the start-finish line, I don't know if we'd have made it or not. It was that close. Well, a little bit surprised we didn't run out of gas.
Kyle Busch at the right place at the right time.
Let's go!
RCR has always been kind of known for their speedway program. They had a guy that once drove for them that won a lot of speedway races. I have not been one of those that's been very prone to speedway race victories. It's not necessarily a fluke, but you got to have luck in these races. We were in the right place at the right time, and to me, this win is a big deal.